If you're into energy independence like I am, and I know most of you guys watching are, this is a must-have tool for your toolbox so that you don't burn your house down. What I'm talking about right now is a thermal camera. We've got a couple different options here. TOPDON, which I'm going to be showcasing, and the Klein tools. Whenever you are dealing with electricity and specifically terminals, you're going to have instances where you need to make sure things are torqued down to the correct specs. And if they're loose, you can have all sorts of problems. However, when you've got a battery cabinet full with hundreds of connections inside here, like I do, or you've got a whole bunch of breakers over here, you don't necessarily want to go checking each one to make sure that they are tight while you've got live power going through them. So I'm going to show you how you can use a thermal camera to identify loose connections, and this is actually going to blow your mind. So the first thing I'm going to do is turn on this inverter, which I have connected to this Orion 1000. We're going to put my finger right here and show you we have about 5 watts coming through on it. All right. Now, right now, I'm going to take this thermal imager. All right, we've got it right here, and you'll be able to see it on screen here in a moment. So right now, you can see that this battery is sitting at, between 84 degrees and 78 degrees. And then we've got the inverter here, which is heating up because it's turned on, and it's cruising around somewhere around 88 degrees, I think is what I'm seeing, 86, something like that. All right, just turn on to fan only. All right, so we got fan. Fan's blowing. You can see things are starting to heat up on the thermal imager. All right, go ahead and turn it on to low. All right, now we can really see the heat starting to come in. And we're gonna start to see heat being generated right here on these guys. So we've got 636 watts coming through. But look at this thing right here. We're already at 207 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know that I want to go a whole lot hotter than that. It will get a lot hotter. See this one over here. Actually, go ahead and turn off the space heater now. All right. Over here we've got 92 degrees, and on this side we have 150 degrees. 151. When I ran my test a few minutes ago, I ran it on high for just a couple minutes. And the left side, the positive over here, got up to 250 degrees Fahrenheit, which is insane. Okay, the right side is still much, much cooler. You can see the cables are, they're fairly warm compared to the surroundings. Trying to get it to focus on that there. 80 degrees, something like that, 85 degrees. But this over here, this is the big issue, right? Now, let me show you why that's so hot. So the reason why this is so hot is because of this loose connection here. See, this is just barely, well, it's barely hanging on there. And you can see that just fell right off. When you have loose connections, you're going to end up with really hot terminals. Oh my gosh, that's hot. This one over here, like I said, it's doing a lot better over here at 86 degrees. In fact, let's pop this guy off. Let's look. The terminal itself, 85 degrees. 85 degrees is pretty tame considering the fact that this wall right here is 84 degrees. So all things considered, like that's basically room temperature. So yeah, it's at room temp. But this one just about burned my fingers off. Crazy hot. So that is one reason why you absolutely must have a thermal camera. Now, as a couple bonus tips real quick, I'm going to show you a couple other things you can do. Now, this is the floor in the shop. If you look on the thermal camera, you can actually see it's uninsulated, and you can see the floor joists. And so you'd actually be able to know where you could put nails if you needed to do that. Right, so that's kind of a cool tip right there. Also, you can see this is right there. That's where I was leaning on the wall. I've not insulated this part of the shop yet. So you can see it's 94 degrees up there. This helps you discover and find hot spots that you need to work on for your insulation. It can help you find pipes in the walls. It can help you do all sorts of things. But the biggest issue is being able to make sure that you can identify these loose connections before you burn down your system and cause a serious issue, ruin equipment, or even your life by burning your house down. Any thermal camera will do, but some are better than others. TOPDON actually sent this one to me to review, and I think it is absolutely incredible. I had previously purchased, just about dropped it. I'd previously purchased this Klein version with my own money, and you know, I liked it. It's really slow, it's kind of choppy when you're moving around, and it was way more expensive than the TOPDON version. I can't actually recommend this one anymore, which I'd previously been recommending because it was what I thought was the best. This one, it hooks onto your camera, just goes right into the USB-C or the Lightning connection port. If you've got an Android, it'll work on Android. If you've got iPhone, it works on iPhone. It comes with a really great little case. Inside the case, you've got a little extension cable, so you don't have to have it connected to your device. You can actually kind of hold it around remotely. I'm gonna have a QR code that you can scan if you're watching this on your TV, because I know some of you guys do that. But also all the links, as always, will be in the description below. I'd really appreciate it if you help me out. This is not a sponsored video, like I said, but they did send this to me for review, so I appreciate TOPDON for doing that. So this really is a great product if you are into energy independence and self-reliance like I am. And if you are, stay tuned, because I've got a lot of really cool things in boxes that I'm gonna be showing you soon. So stay tuned, and for now, check out this video right here. You're gonna love it, and this video if you've already seen the first. Talk to you soon.